All right. Welcome to Inside the Booth. I'm your host, Dan the Law. And Lovett Ever After is with us tonight. What's
Good
up, buddy?
evening.
Yay!
Greetings, everyone. We made
I need
it.
I need one of those buttons that has like a cheering thing.
The
Wow,
applause.
yay!
Yeah,
Yep.
finally made it. It was supposed to be last week, but I had to dine and dash, ditch, rain check.
Rain check. There you go.
One of those
That's
things.
funny. That's right. That's right.
Hmm.
So we are in June now. June.
Can't believe
So
it.
yeah, I know it. So June is our what's it called? Masculinity month. And I
Wow.
guess a trend is going on around uh TikTok where
Hmm.
it's what they're calling it Veterans Month, like
Okay.
the being prideful for your veterans or something like that.
Yeah. Is it like the
Veterans
top
Pride Month.
Juneteenth?
Yeah, something like that. So so it kind of fits with our masculinity month being
Hmm.
you know, a veteran because that's
Feel good movie.
yeah, that's right. That's right. And then this movie, yeah, of course, The Wild Robot. Now I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, hooey. Now I don't know if you read what I wrote on this. I put on there when robots go wild and take over, they learn new languages and destroy new homes, which is, I mean, it's true. Uh,
Yeah.
but there's a soft side of this wild robot and seeks kindness and hope in all.
Hmm.
In the new movie, The Wild Robot.
Wild.
Trying to make it sound like, everything's wild. Wah!
Yeah.
No, but this movie is The Wild Robot, and it's about a robot who falls or crashes into the wild and then has to learn
Mhm.
how animals do stuff, I guess.
Has to adapt and evolve kinda
Yep.
thing, right?
Yep. And learn the animal language somehow,
Mhm.
which is
That was
kind of
pretty
weird
cool.
because it was cool. But at the same
Weird.
time, if you think about it, all animals have different things
Yeah,
to
so was she,
communicate
like,
with each other.
multilingual then?
Yeah,
She's, like,
right. Exactly.
not
Exactly. Because
bilingual, but multilingual.
for the animals.
I like how it slows down and it says, like, "What's this monster doing?" Like, "Oh, I'm
Yeah,
still here."
right. Oh, something's dead. And
It
then
says,
it's
"Language
weird because,
acquired."
yeah. So when it's sitting learning the language, right?
Mhm.
Is it days, months, or years that it sits there for?
We don't
Because when it
know.
gets up, it's all covered in all these vines. And so it's like,
That
okay,
would
so it must have been a
indicate
couple years, right?
yeah, it
but
took that
but then
long.
right, but at the same time, when you look at it and you watch it, it seems
Mhm.
like it was only like maybe a month or so because
Yeah, a
everyone's like, "Oh,
montage,
there it is. There's that
and
person that destroyed this and did
then when
this."
she gets up, they all freak out like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, she's actually moving again."
Yeah,
But let's get
exactly.
into the review,
So,
definitely.
yeah, yeah.
Wild. Go wild tonight.
That's right.
Mhm.
The wild robot, everybody.
Wild.
All right, so I guess before we start, let's say spoilers ahead.
Mhm.
That's right. Meh, meh, spoilers
Massive.
ahead. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right.
Mhm.
With spoilers ahead, we'll get jump into the plot of the movie.
The plot. So, at
So,
first, I thought this was a robot landing on a alien planet kinda situation, and I completely missed the trailer apparently. So, when the robot landed on the island, deserted island, I was like,
well,
"Oh,
the
wait,
robot's
this
the
is me."
alien, right? So,
Yeah, exactly. So, it's not too far off, right?
right, right.
But I like how she goes right into her programming. She's like, "I need to find the owner of me. I need to be helpful. I'm a
Right.
Rosin."
Yeah.
And just going around trying to help all these creatures and giving them stickers like "future customer" kinda situation, but
Mhm.
she's constantly getting rejected by the wildlife, just
Yeah.
shot down, farted on, kicked.
Right. the skunk blew its smell on it.
What am I doing wrong here?
You're
So,
right.
see her having to adapt there as well. So,
Yeah, just
um, yeah, and then she learns the languages and she finds herself a little fox friend and
yeah,
adopts a little
quite
birdie.
right. It's quite surprisingly, this movie is only an hour and 42 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes by fast too.
It does go by fast, and
Mhm.
because it's like, yeah, they did a
It's
good
not
job with
slow
the
paced.
hour.
The pacing was just right, you know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. The pacing
Mhm.
was good. Uh,
The
so yeah,
humor, oh my gosh, like, the first 10 minutes, me and my husband are just laughing. Like, the first
oh
one with
nice.
the crab, she's like, "Do you
Mhm.
need help?" And, like, the
Yeah, and
seagull
then the
comes
seagull
and
takes it and flies off. Yeah,
just brutal, brutal wildlife,
that's
you
so
know?
funny.
And then how she ends up adopting the bird is kinda sad and tragic, but she wants to
What's up, Zax? How
correct
you doing?
her wrongs. "Hello, Zach. Good to see you." I was gonna, like, type it, but I coulda just said
Oh,
hi.
that's all right. You can just say hi.
I cannot.
Just sure are.
Yeah. Good evening. So, and so she adapts, and then she has to take care of this little bird, and she's, like, learning to become a mom, and that's not in her programming whatsoever. And she
Mhm.
meets the possum mom, and she's, like, on her 5th litter or something like that.
Right, yeah, or sick, yeah. It's been
Non-committed.
a lot of litters, so yeah.
Yeah. She's like, "Who are you again?"
Yeah.
My favorite part is she's like, "I have 7 kids," and you hear 1 scream. She's like
Right.
6 now.
That's 6 now, yeah. And then it comes back after the conversation, it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't die. I'm
She's like,
alive." Oh,
"Yay."
yay.
Oh,
So glad
tragic.
you're back. That
But
was
you
pretty
see
good.
the
I like
wildlife
the
turning,
possums, I think are the best.
yeah, yeah. So, you see the wildlife at first, they're against her, but as
Mhm.
they see her raising this, bird and everything like that, they start coming together, and there are a couple moments where she has to save them and help
Right.
them along, so definitely a feel-good movie, makes you cry at the end, sadly. How they nail it on the plot there, Dan?
Good. It
Ah,
was pretty good.
pretty specific.
Yes. Okay. I know we were talking about this in the behind the before we started,
Oh,
but
yes.
I guess Thrawn is the bear, not
Oh, Thrawn is the bear,
Thunderbolt.
okay.
Yep. And Thrawn is played by none other than since we're talking about the next one, acting. Uh,
Ah.
I mean, we didn't make any points yet, but plot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
plot. I
just
gave it
had
a
to
point.
dig into Mark Hamill. You're like,
Yeah,
"No, let's
I
skip
did.
the plot."
Yeah,
I'm
let's skip.
upset about this guy.
Okay. Yeah, the plot. I'll give it a point. I
Yes, a
did
point.
enjoy it. It was cute. It was funny.
Mhm. Like I said, it makes you laugh, makes you think, and makes you cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I was getting into
Yes.
acting, Thrawn is voiced by Mark Hamill. He is the
Mhm.
bear. He did an okay job. He did a decent job.
Mhm.
Now, I'm a little upset with Mark Hamill, but at the same time, I don't know what happened to him because he doesn't really post much anymore on
Mm.
social media. And he did the voice of the one guy in that one movie, King of Kings,
He was
the
also
Jesus.
Joker too in Batman.
Oh, right, right, right. I'm saying recent
Mhm.
stuff though.
Oh, recent. Okay.
You know, so he did a Jesus movie in the King of Kings, and he talked about how doing that movie was nice.
Mhm.
Brought people together, and it's a great story of Jesus and all that stuff. So
Ah, maybe some
maybe,
rumblings are happening.
maybe, hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully, people are getting saved over there at Hollywood. That's
Mm.
all. I hope so.
It's always a goal.
Yeah,
And then there's the other one that a lot of people don't like,
yeah.
the
Oh,
Pedro.
Oh,
The Pascal.
well,
Yeah.
there's two other ones, but we'll talk about
Oh,
Pedro
there are 2
Pascal.
other who are
Yeah,
yours?
sure, sure.
Jeez
Pedro
Louise.
Pascal is
Uh-huh.
another one, but he did a
Yeah.
good job. He was all right.
Yes, I
He
was
was Fink.
impressed.
He was the fox,
He
and
was
the
good at
fox.
being a
Yeah,
jerk.
he was good. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Perfect. Perfect casting on that.
Yep. And then I didn't realize Longneck is voiced by who?
Yes, I love him, Bill Nighy.
Bill Nye.
Mhm. Bill Nighy. Wonderful. Hitchhikers to the Galaxy. He's in so many. There's a movie, it's an off-brand, it's called Wild Targets with him and,
So
Olivia
is
Wilde.
Bill Nye not? Who is he?
Bill Nighy's a British actor, not Bill
Oh,
Nye the
okay.
Science Guy.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I was thinking. I
Oh my
was like, what?
goodness.
But I knew he wasn't. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And
I guess I was thinking
Lupita, she
the
did
wrong
really
person.
good. I did not recognize her voice. Um, she did a really good job on it, and the way she progressed it from being robotic in the beginning to sounding
Hmm.
more human towards the end, having more emotion,
Right. Right.
nailed it for Roz.
Agreed. Agreed. She did a good
Mhm.
job. She did a good job. Yeah. So I think everybody did great. You got Matt
Mhm.
Berry as the paddler,
Yep.
and that's the beaver guy, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure, I think
He was
so.
the beaver was pretty funny. So
Yeah. He was making, like, the all little figures and stuff.
right. Then he's like, "Oh, I know you.
Yeah.
That house. That's my design." He's like, "Don't you take don't you take any credit. That's
Because
my
she took the
design."
shell off, scanned it, right? They stole
Yeah.
it, right? Because Fink told her to.
Hmm.
She made a bigger version of the dam.
Yep.
Undamn believable, you know? Yeah, a lot of you had
So that was
Kathleen
fun.
O'Hara in it,
Mhm.
Ving Rhames as Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Yes, good
So
good
yeah,
people.
good good casting, good
Yeah,
acting.
mhm.
Obviously a couple people were a little weary of and kind of
Yeah.
don't want to see Pedro Pascal anymore. He's in everything now.
I am wore out by him,
Yeah, I
for
know, right?
sure.
I mean, couldn't he just be like the Mandalorian? That was it. It's done, over with. No more Pedro. Now he's
Yeah.
like in everything, and it's like getting annoying.
Mhm.
But I guess whatever he wants to make the big bucks or something. I guess I don't know.
You gotta keep going, if not, you get, forgotten and left out, right? So
Well, not really.
mm,
You get left out, but nobody forgets you. Like
ah,
he'll always be remembered for Mandalorian. You know.
gone but never forgotten.
That's right.
So what say you
Everybody.
about the acting?
Oh, I'll give it a point.
Yeah,
I'll give it
I'll
a
give it a
point.
point too.
So there's a little Star Wars in here somewhere. But
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
but what's funny is that Mark Hamill and Pedro Pascal, they're like Disney people. And
Mhm.
DreamWorks makes fun of Disney people and they do
Yeah.
things opposite of Disney and they want,
Yes. I love
so, it,
DreamWorks.
so it's interesting to see that these guys went over to DreamWorks, like the what is it,
Yeah.
the rival the rival
Oh
team.
my goodness. But you make the money.
That's
You
true. You
go
gotta make some
wherever the
money.
money is.
Gotta make that money.
Gotta make that dough.
All right. So next will be the cinematographer.
Cinematography. What can you say? This is a CG generated animated film?
Right. So in cinematography, we'll talk about how the CGI is, I guess, and how they animated and 3D'd
Mhm.
this stuff. Because obviously, like behind you, you got the lighting of the explosion and
Mhm.
everybody running off. And
Yeah. That's
was
when,
it
like, the
lit
bad guys
properly? That Yeah, right. So was it lit properly? Yeah, it was. It was. It was lit pretty
Mhm.
good,
The
Um,
dimensions of the objects and the depth of
mhm,
the renderings gave it a realistic feel.
right. So there's
Oh,
the cute thing.
there's
Everybody
Bright
likes the
Bill.
cute bright bill.
What's so funny is because Fink told her, he's like, "You're gonna have to name it because it's your child," you know? And she's like, "I don't know what to do. What do you name? I don't have imagination,"
Right.
kinda thing. And so she's, like, analyzing it, she's like, "Looks a little bit different, so I'm gonna call it Bright Bill." But
Yep.
she develops the ability to love. She overrides her system programs for this, duckling in order to allow it to survive.
Yep. She does for sure.
Mhm. Yeah,
Or it does.
yeah.
It.
I like how it
It's a
doesn't try to
robot.
be too realistic, like, it made it look like a cartoon
Right.
in, like, Iron Giant kinda feel.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good explanation.
Yeah. Yeah, they
It's
they
pretty
knew
good.
they couldn't be realistic with the animals, people would just totally crap on that, you
Uh,
know? So they're like,
right, of course.
"Let's" and they're DreamWorks,
Well,
they're like,
yeah,
"Let's go with what we know
DreamWorks
best," you know?
DreamWorks knows what they're doing.
They
They
do.
don't try to do other dumb stuff like Disney
Yeah.
does. Like, "Oh, let's make it live action, bro."
And let's make a live action wild robot.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
but I did notice that they're trying to alright, so here's a DreamWorks, what's it, How to Train Your Dragon?
Mhm.
They're making that into a live action.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go well
No, it won't.
because, I mean, I like the cartoon, but
Didn't they're turning,
I don't
like,
think
one of the couples lesbian or gay or something weird or
I don't
some
know,
sort of
maybe.
dragon relationship.
Human dragon.
Yeah.
No thanks. That's
No.
weird. That's
Mhm.
weird. Weird, weird,
Mhm.
weird. Yeah, no thanks. I don't know why DreamWorks didn't learn from Disney.
I never do.
Yeah, right. But I guess it's their first one, so I guess and maybe some people want to see how to train your dragon as like a real life thing. I guess because
Yeah.
I guess there's like plays and stuff, like musicals with How to Train Your Dragon. But I didn't. Yeah. Anyways, I'm way off topic here.
You are. Get back on on
That's right. That's right. What's that one?
Stay on target. Almost there. Stay on target.
Stay on target, Dan.
Sorry, everybody. Went way off.
We're talking about the cinnamon, not
I know. We're talking cinematography. So yeah, I like it. Um,
yeah.
I thought it was well done. Oh, but
Mhm.
you know that this was a book before it was a movie?
I did not know that.
Yep.
Interesting.
If you type in the wild robot,
You
it
one-upped
comes up.
Lovett.
Yep. It comes up with like a book with the movie next to it and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a book.
Oh, I'll have to check it out. Is it more like a kids type
I
illustrated, or is it a adult type of thing?
I have no idea. All I
Mm.
saw it said, "Oh, you want the book or the movie?" I was like, "Oh,
Movie,
interesting."
please.
Right.
That's what I love when you're talking about
We'll
the
see.
what were we supposed to watch? Power Rangers, and you were trying to figure out which one it was.
Right, right.
I was like, "Dan, ay, ay, ay. What am I gonna do?"
Um, by was it Peter Brown and
Mhm.
Little Brown? Brown Little
Okay.
for young readers. So it's not kids, but it's not adults. It's like in between.
Like, children or a young adult. Could be young adult kinda thing, teen.
No, maybe more like 9-year-olds, 8, 9, 10.
Unacceptable.
You know that age area.
Mhm. So yeah, 1 point for cinematography.
Yes.
Unless you
I'll
got
also
something
give it a
else.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Give it a point.
Point. I think it's going
Cinematography.
to be an easy across the board kind of situation here.
I think so, because the
Wait,
music.
break.
Oh,
Gotta take
huh?
a break.
Oh, you want me to do a break?
Yeah,
A quick
a quick.
but long commercial break. I gotta find it. There we go. There it is. Oh
What is
boy.
this place? What is it that you do here? Merchandising.
Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made. Oh, it's beautiful.
It is
It is
so
beautiful.
beautiful.
So
Gold.
precious. So precious.
Gold.
So beautiful. Yes. Precious. Anyways, for those of you who are watching right now and watching later, go ahead and go to the website www.insidetheboothtv.com/shop and buy some merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
We got some cool stuff over there. We got mugs, we got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got stuff. Go check out the stuff.
Yep.
And then
About.
once you go from our website and click on
Mhm.
some stuff, it goes to another thing, and it has more stuff in the other website.
What? I know.
What?
That's wild. I cannot believe there's a website full of stuff.
That's got stuff. That's right. That's right, everybody.
Too good.
Yeah. Also, if you like what we do here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Vanquish that like button. And
Ding ding.
ding the bell
Mm-hmm.
right here.
Want to ring the bell? All right. Ding, ding.
That's right.
That's right. You ding that bell so you get notified for more stuff that we do. Like tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing a crossover event with my brother. At 7:00 in the morning. That is
My
crazy.
gosh.
I can't believe I'm awake that early.
Their eyes aren't even be open.
Are my eyes open now? Are they
You should
open
bring the
now?
pot of coffee down with you. You know, just the
Yeah,
whole
the whole pot.
carafe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Tape
mix
your
the
eyes.
sugar. Yeah, mix the sugar
Put
and the creamer right in there. Just drink.
right there you go. Drink it straight up, and I get some tape, and you see the tape kind of fold up a little bit
Yeah.
here, and it's taping your eyes open. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
everybody! That would be funny.
Funny.
Oh, by the way, the books came out in 2016.
Oh, okay, so fairly recent. That's why I
Yeah,
never heard of it.
yeah,
Mhm.
fairly recent, but
Fairly.
not that recent. About 9
I
years
mean,
ago.
it's just 10 years, 9 years, yeah. That's
Right.
recent, believe me.
Yeah, I believe you. Sounds
Hmm.
good. All right. Next is the score of the movie.
Musical. Musical
Whoa.
notes.
That's right. And they sing in this movie, everybody. So,
They do.
hold on tight. No, not really. They don't sing. But the music is good. It's like an orchestrated music.
Mhm.
Um, and it fits well. It fits well in the movie. Like, like the suspenseful parts, you got the
Yeah,
music that, ooh, oh man.
I
So
think it blends in very well
your
in the
cat likes
movie
you.
because I didn't really notice the music too much.
Oh, you didn't you weren't listening for the music?
Yeah, I was into the story, definitely,
Yeah,
so I
it
didn't.
worked. It worked
Yeah,
well. The music
blended.
had that,
Yeah, and the times you need it to be suspenseful, you could
yeah,
feel it,
yeah.
but it wasn't jarring, like, it felt like it belonged.
Yeah, of course, it felt like
Mhm.
it belonged.
Yeah.
And the sad parts, they play sad
Oh,
music.
the
And, oh,
violin.
a little violent. Yeah, that's right.
You want some cheese?
That's fun. Um, so yeah, and then obviously the sound effects they were
Mhm.
really good. I think
Yeah.
I think they did a great job doing the sound effects and all the sound to
With
the
the animals and the
yeah.
wildlife. Yeah,
Mhm. I thought it
I
was
agree.
wonderful. So they did a wonderful job with the mix of all the sound and music and everything. So
Mhm.
a point
1 point.
one.
Just gonna have to wrap this up.
That's it.
I gotta pick one we don't like next time so we can just sit here roasting it.
And or argue about it if you like it or I like it.
I don't like it, yeah. This is
Yeah,
too
forget it. I don't
easy.
like this. Um, well, I can pretend I don't like this movie.
No.
The robot's an idiot. Why doesn't it just go home?
Why
It's
is it
got
a
the little bink.
woman?
Why has it got a beaker to
Yeah.
go home? Why can't it just get up and go?
Mhm.
How
Why does it have
stupid.
to be a strong female role?
Yeah, why is the robot a woman? But at the same time, it's really not a woman.
Yeah.
It's it has like a
It's
lady's voice
genderless.
ish,
Mhm.
but it's a genderless robot. It's a robot. A robot. Why does the robot have to be a mother? Why can't it be a father? But it actually it plays both roles, kind of, really, if you think about it. You know,
Yeah.
because the possum said, "Hey, congratulations about being a mom."
Mhm.
Those little possums are nuts. They're
Yeah.
funny though.
So really it was only assigned the gender by the animals.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah. 'Cause you have to have a
because
male or a female in kind
right,
of that
because
kind
they're
of scene.
taking, yeah, they're taking
Mhm.
because she was taking on the role of a baby.
Mhm.
Like, oh, what do I
Nurturer.
do? What do I do with this now? I'm done with you. I'm gonna go home. No, you're not done with
Yeah.
it.
I
You
let you
got more to
open.
do. Oh,
Yeah.
more tasks. Bling. Okay.
Exactly. The master task of
Yeah,
getting Bright Bill to survive, to fall, to go on his migration.
that's right.
That
To
was the
fly,
master
to
task.
swim, and to
Eat.
whatever.
Yeah,
Eat.
so he just shoved a
Eat.
bunch of food in his mouth.
Yeah. Acorn. Eat this little
Just
thing.
throw him right in the water. Learn how to swim.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It was funny.
good stuff.
Fink goes, well, I'll just teach it how to swim how my mom taught me how to swim. Throws him in there. And the robot's like, I already tried that. It doesn't work. That's
Sorry
so
about
funny.
that.
Yep.
The
Sorry,
problem
you
would have
gotta
been solved if she had if it hadn't worked out.
right.
But you learn he's kinda like a runt of the eggs. So in
That got
actuality, if he
broken.
had been with his real mom, he wouldn't have survived.
Right.
So being with Ross gave him a little leg
Because
up,
yeah, this is true because
gave him a wing.
the runts do
Mhm.
die in the wild. So
Yep.
because they're not that strong.
Mhm.
So if you think about it, everybody, animals are cruel and vicious because they let their little runts and the little ones that are not strong die in the wild and not
Oh,
care about
they
anything.
don't have the knowledge of good and evil. So,
Well, they gotta have knowledge of something, right?
just survival
That's
and
yeah.
procreation.
How to just be a mindless
Mhm.
animal.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they got brains, but not big brains.
No.
I do stuff sometimes.
Believe me, they'd be leaving their whole litter out
That's
on the
right.
side of
If
the
they
road if they knew.
yeah, right.
It's I'm done.
Yeah. Just like the possum there.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, kids. Whatever your names are, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Crazy,
It's so funny.
crazy.
It is crazy.
So we did the music. Is there
And
allegory now?
last but not least, that's right, allegory.
Mm, allegory.
Did you have one that
I'm
you
gonna
want to
let
go
you go
first with?
first. No.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there an allegory? Yeah, I think there's lots of allegories. Bright Bill, obviously growing up, and then he finds out the truth of what happened to his parents. He
And
gets
she was
mad.
responsible. Yeah.
Yeah, gets mad, and then toward the end, he forgives her, like you
Mhm.
should forgive people, and
Yeah.
come back to uh, basically like your home. So
Yeah. Compassion. Her
love, hope,
ability.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the robot not meaning to kill all those things,
Mhm.
obviously was trying to give out hope and kindness to the one little animal that it killed, so
Mhm. The redemption arc
hmm
there.
yeah,
You have friendships.
yeah,
Definitely. Sometimes when you first meet somebody, it might not go very well. And then over
right.
time, you guys form a really good friendship. That's how it happened in here.
Oh, what else happens? Bright Bill becomes the leader of the flock because
Mhm.
something happened to where, um, just
Long
because
neck sacrificed
yeah,
himself.
just because you look,
Hey, babe.
like, oh yeah, sorry, didn't see. Oh, what's up? What's up, my friend? Real Wade. Um, I'm sorry. You already said hey. um, so yeah, so like there's that where you grow up thinking you're nothing and nobody likes you, nobody wants you,
Mhm.
and then in the end, you realize you are meant for something more. And that's
Mhm.
like us as Christians. We are, I grew up in a home that wasn't the greatest,
Yeah.
and in school I wasn't like the popular one. Um, but as I grew up and found Jesus, and I knew that there was something more to life than what I was already doing. There's more to
Mhm.
life, and now I do this goofy podcast thingy, and you know, hey, you know what? People love it. People don't love it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But
Mhm.
as long as we are sharing the gospel and trying to do good for people, um, there have been a few people that has come back to Christ through our podcast. There's people that have got to know who God kind of was because they watch our podcast. And
Yeah.
you know what? We may not be on the uprise at the moment, and we're kind of like at a stuck level. But you know what? I think it's fun. It's been fun so far.
Mhm.
Learning all this and talking to other people about their walk with God and stuff. So
Yeah. The challenges that come
yeah,
along with it.
and
Another thing of the allegory is that she had to be unselfish. She had to sacrifice what she wanted to be with all the animals and Bright
mhm,
Bill and stay there, but if she did, it would bring more destruction. So she had to eventually let go of that in order to save them.
right,
Mhm.
sacrificed herself
Yeah,
like a
sacrificed her
like a
needs,
Jesus, like a
her
Jesus
wants.
sacrifice.
Yeah. Yeah, putting others first.
That's right. That's right. Because
So
if
at one
Jesus
point
didn't sacrifice himself, we would all be screwed. Just like those animals would have all been screwed.
Oh, yeah.
So,
So how many points? 1 point, half a point? What do you say?
I'll give it a point. It's
Mhm.
pretty good. Pretty good. And obviously you can see a lot more stuff in there,
Mhm. If you
Um,
had time to dig in.
things that you can use in life
Mhm.
situations, things that you can see through the Bible in situations. So,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's good. It's good. Just
I
like
agree.
life, just like our lives.
Oh my goodness. You tallying this up is gonna be so hard.
Oh, I
Did you
know it.
get the calculator?
Yeah, gotta get it out. All right, guys. I guess I could put it up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
This wonderful movie
Is a
got a
10
10
out
out
of
of 10. Yay, everybody!
Congrats.
We did it! We did
Yeah.
it! We did it!
And
Woo!
it's so difficult these days having a film that everybody can enjoy. And this is one that your
Yeah, this is
child
like
can
it's a
enjoy while
good
you can
family
enjoy.
film. Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. It's a good family film.
Mm-hmm.
There's not too many out there these days that are good family films, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is up there. This is up there, everybody.
Oh, yes, it
So,
is.
check it out. Tell us
Mm-hmm.
what you thought of the movie. If you've seen the movie, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Tell us what you think about it
Yes.
in the comment section down below.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Leave a
Man,
comment.
oh man. Leave some comments. Kind of a short review tonight, huh?
Yeah, relatively easy.
Didn't talk too much. I mean, we
Mm-mm.
did, but we did, but we didn't.
Yeah. I both my kids still up, so it's kind of like a little bit of a distraction for me tonight.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're okay. We like
Trying.
kids and running around kids and screaming kids.
Yeah. Oh boy, all kinds of kids.
Kids. Kids with sugar plums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's basically it, everybody.
Gonna be
And
the
don't
review.
forget, that's it. And don't forget, this month is Masculinity Month. We will be doing some more manly men movies. This kind of could have been a manly man movie because there's explosions, but you know.
Yep, you still have time to grow a mustache or a beard for manly month, so
That's right. That's right.
mhm.
Good idea. Love it.
Getting
Good idea.
gear.
Get with the program, everybody. Grow a beard or mustache for Masculinity Month,
Yeah,
and
ladies,
I
it's
mean,
no excuse.
that's right, ladies, no excuse. Grow them. If you can't, I guess just grow your leg hairs or something.
But not the armpits.
Yeah, not the armpits. The pits are something else.
Yes. Oh my
That's funny.
goodness. What a way.
So, yeah. So don't forget also tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. If you guys are awake, join us here at Inside the Booth or over there at what does my brother call his thing? Prophetic tongue.
There
I
you
guess.
go.
Yeah, that's what it is. Check that out over there too. Or here. It doesn't matter. It's going to be streaming on both platforms. So, yeah. Fun stuff, everybody.
Yeah.
And remember, every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And go check us on TikTok and other social medias. And yeah.
And I'll be back on the 17th for another movie. So
we'll
make it more challenging this time.
We will. And we'll make it more manly too.
Another mouse hunt.
Yeah. No thanks. No thanks. That was.
Have you ever seen Joe's Apartment?
No.
Maybe you need to look that up.
Was it? I don't know. I don't remember.
I'll send you a message about it later.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Everybody's watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for thanks for everything.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you. That's right. Big hearts. Yeah. Have a good night. Sleep well. What else? Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah.
And we will see you later.
Till next time, friends.
That's
right.
See ya.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Oh my goodness.
Cheers.
Arrivederci. I butchered that.
It was pretty butchered. You're right.
Yeah.
Ciao. Ching chang chi. Liberace.
Arrivederci.
All right. Oops,
There
I
you
forgot to
go.
click
That's
on it.
done.
Hurry up.